How often should I update an article? This question was raised because with the last Google Core update, I was able to identify that freshness of content is a very important criteria. We had a client who hadn't updated their website considerably over quite a few years. They just changed the design a little bit, tweaked the content a little bit, but there was no major update when every other competitor found new and better ways on how to respond to a search query. So the question was raised, how often should I update an article? I think it really depends on the one hand. So you have niches that are very that are changing very fast, and you need to make sure that your content is updated based on the last trends and tendencies, etc. And then you have other niches where there's not so much going on, but Google still seems to like it when people go back, rewrite a little bit, add maybe a paragraph, check out what's ranking on Google, maybe you get an idea. So I'm very fond of consistent processes. So process here would be to maybe make a note in your calendar every couple of weeks, spend half an hour going through through one or two articles, update them a little bit, make sure the publishing date also gets updated when you really change something, but make sure you don't fake it. Make sure you really put additional value or create value on this page with this update. Don't just change a word or two or a headline just to update the date. Make some changes Google can notice, make some changes that are going to help your audience, and you're definitely good to go. If you have a process like this going, and maybe someone on your team or you are reminded every week, every couple of weeks to update one or two articles of the old ones, maybe place some internal linking to them, etc., or link out to newer articles you have produced, it's definitely a good idea, and it's going to keep you on the right way. Afterwards, in Google, you can also check what date Google thinks a result is from. You just have to search for your domain, and then on the search tools you can define a date span, and once you enter a date span, you can then see a date next to every single search result, which is the date when Google thinks this was last updated.